네, 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. I'm speaking? Okay. Are you sleeping? I can make you wake up. I'm ready. Education affects every aspect of our lives. In that sense, innovation of education is innovation of everything. It doesn't work out. That's why I came here, and that's exactly what Genius Factory is for. Genius Factory started with my own story. My parents used to voluntarily serve at dependent churches, and I was really economically difficult circumstances. I was never able to receive any kind of private lessons. Instead, I used to live in peace rooms playing games all day long. However, miracle happened. Such a problem child came to graduate Seoul National University with scholarship and was chosen as the first master study by the Korean biggest Junang Daily. And since then, I've been developing various and creative learning methods for students. How could it be possible? Secrets is special mind maps, which exactly reflects the biological brain learning process, and elevated the system into an app system for more students to get the biggest benefit from the best. Let me show you how to use Genius Factory system. With English grammar contents, it looks like me, doesn't it? I love it, and there are 9 sections to choose. I love goldfish, so let's press the verb 2, number 2. And if I touch the item, the item spreads out the next sections. And the item I touch moves to the center, and its subsections are generated not at the same time, but according to the recommended orders. Pops out. And if you touch the item, you touch already once again. It goes back in. 너무 안 나오면 멈춰있는 화면이. 저 화면이 30초 전에 계속 나와가지고 죄송합니다. 이게 it doesn't work. Okay, which please zoom in. And only color sections are left, I think. And the colors is not for just beauty, but giving great information. 7 rainbow colors are perfectly matched to 7 grades in curriculums. And you can choose something. And in one color, and with one color, the brighter, the easier, and the darker, the more difficult. And if I touch one of the color items, and an example sentence pops up, just like this, and you can make your own sentence here. And if your suggestion is accepted as suitable by the filtering service, it will be uploaded on the app server. And if you don't want to push the buttons one by one. Just you can use the button full max. And by customizing, you can choose raise. So middle school 1, 2, 3. And you can drag and touch. And fun infographics and its subtitle explanation will make it easier to learn. And finally, self-testing, you can check up the memorization situation by this self-testing function. This powerful device can perfectly solve two essential problems of the current public education system. First, in schools, students of varying mobility learning levels are receiving standardized cramming education just because they are of the same age. But with this map, every student can receive customized education for their learning levels. Classes will be classified. And second, students advance to a higher grade on an annual basis. So contents of the textbooks are forced to be separated into annual unit pieces. But with this map, collecting organically contents that have been randomly dispersed, users can intuitively select the optimized contents. When this innovative system was really introduced to a learning method, its growth rate broke the record in private education history in Korea. Its proven effect is not only for Korean students, it's for digital natives across the borders. This market is expected to grow to $120 billion within 3 years. And its institutional and technological environment has already been constructed. I've got all the necessary patents, and as a marketing strategy, we hired Asian movie star as an exclusive model who is working in our 3 Korean nations.
Alright, your time is up. Judges?
I lost so many precious time so much.
First of all, thank you for the thank you for the demo. I know live demos are really hard. I really like how you started it by saying that education is the innovation of everything, and I really love your story of being a problem child, but getting into Seoul National University. And I do think this is a huge market. I think we all know that education is broken. Not only in Korea, but in the US and the rest of the world. The only concern that I have is I think this is sort of based on your own personal experiences with Korean education. So I don't know how this can translate when you go to the global education market, because I do know that the education market is different in every region and every country.
Okay, thank you for your question. This system is not for only Koreans. It's for digital natives. Graphics and infographics and imaging, that's not for only Koreans. And the specialist, one of the most intelligent scholars, one from Sweden, Dr. Professor in MIT, linguistics, the father of linguistics, recommended us to release it first to the US public schools. It is verified. So Genius Factory has wants to bring innovation by verifying, conflating by verifying education theory, interactive design engineering, and advanced technology.
So, one question, I didn't fully understand where you're getting the content from. So you build kind of a mind map so people can learn how they are best equipped. But when they say that they want to learn on a specific topic, where have you pulled that content from?
We can make the alliance with content providers. So the mind map is generated according to the principles, some principles.
Yeah, I think what you may have is, if you go to Pandora did with the Music Genome Project, Pandora tried to identify all the different ways in which people could have musical tastes, and then they assigned that to every song so they could match you with the perfect music for your mood. I think you have half of that, which is you kind of have a map, so you can help me figure out what I know and what I don't know and what I need to learn and how it connects to what I don't need, but you don't have the content. So you may want to start without asking for permission or partnerships. Just go to YouTube and grab every YouTube video around education and then tag it properly and put it in your mind melt and then let me learn at my own pace going through it and just deploy it to users rather than trying to pitch something that's sort of very high level and abstract. But like have actual content loaded in and try it out against actual users. The Khan Academy is another one that you can throw in there.
Okay, thanks.
So I was a little kind of thrown off, I think, by your early story that you kind of told about your personal story. So I wasn't really clear about what is the problem that you're actually solving that, that people can't be taught in schools with the way that it's taught today, or is it that education itself just isn't made available to everyone that needs education?
I think the main problem of a public education system is two. First one is so many students of very ability levels learn together just because they are of the same age. They have different ability levels. So every content must be customized in this way.
Yeah, so you're saying that the problem you're trying to solve is that the current method of teaching and learning is very broken.
So, first of all, congratulations. This is awesome. I don't know if I can do this, get up and pitch an idea. Can you talk a little bit more, and maybe you talked about this, about how you initially get users? One of the sort of subjects here is traction. Can you talk a little bit more about where you are with traction, or how you get the users, and your thoughts about how to get them globally?
Okay, when I visited Morocco to join MIT Global Startup Workshop, I met a very passionate panelist, and Gene Spector was strongly asked to collaborate with the Moroccan e-learning company Kazaku. And so with the Moroccan and Geo capital, we're giving mathematics and French language education to over 1 million primary students soon. And we have great future partners, and Samsung Electronics suggested making a strategic alliance as an exclusive contract for 2 years, 1 year for 1 year for international recognition and 1 year for a dollar per device. Samsung said if this kind of system is built in Galaxy phones, their sales will be over those of iPhones in US.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. I'm feeling very sorry for my previous watching, but yeah.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. Thank you so
more
much.
feedback or Q&A? Nothing? Nothing? Okay, thank you very much. 네, 감사합니다. 진영 스펙트리 주한테 감사합니다.